Hello again, guys. This is Dr. Fedora, and I am bringing you a new segment to our YouTube channel where it's going to be The Doctor Plays. Well, we actually haven't thought up a name for this segment yet, but I'm going to be doing toy reviews during this part of the show.
And I'm not going to be in it.
Yeah, well. Alright, guys. The first thing that I have brought to you, my TARDIS, if you will, room. But my TARDIS has supplied me with something that every doctor needs: a sonic screwdriver. This is the 11th Doctor's screwdriver, and it has lights and sound effects and all that good jazz. So it's Matt Smith's. If you don't know who the 11th Doctor is, he's quite brilliant, if I do say so myself. It actually does come with demo batteries, so if you actually want long-time usage out of this thing, you're going to have to purchase the L1154 type batteries, whatever those ones are. They're the little pizza-shaped ones to my eyes. Let's get this out of the packaging.
Generally referred to as watch batteries.
Whatever. So, set this to the side. And here we have it out of the packaging. So, yeah. This thing looks really amazing. I really like the feel that it has. It's a lot heavier than a lot of other screwdrivers out there. Like David Tennant's screwdriver was really lightweight, and it felt like it would break in your hands if you were to just, toy around with it and like flick it out and stuff like that. It feels like it would snap. But with this one, it really feels solid. The only thing that I have to complain about are like the little screw parts and stuff like that, and I feel like this part on the real one that Matt Smith uses, this part's leather, and it's just plastic. And then this is a smooth plastic around here, and the rest of it has little bumps and edges on it that make it feel really alien-like. And the light is actually really bright, so that's pretty cool. And one of the really cool features of this is, in the show, this is something that the screwdriver has never done before. It actually extends outward with these little, claw things. I feel like it should be coming down on the aliens from Toy Story. The claw! So, it's actually really cool. I like it. See? The doctor always needs a screwdriver. Something that really gets me with this figure, the button that normally lights up when it's in this mode, it doesn't when it's extended. It doesn't do it. The only way that you can activate it when it's in this mode, you open the little bit at the bottom, and it has this red button. And you hold it in, and it turns on. But further reviewing this screwdriver, if you meddle around too much with that bit at the end, it has a tendency to blow the chip that's inside, so it won't really work anymore. And it has other sounds other than just... And the second sound, other than those two, it has two other initial sounds. One is a laser, and then the other is like the sonic screwdriver is dying. If you use them too much, it's said to actually wear out the internal chip, and it fries your screwdriver. So those are two really big, factors that play into buying one of these. But here they are. If you click it 3 times, it does that one, and then if you click it 4 times, it does that little noise. Then you have just the regular stuff. But if you guys are just a Doctor Who fan, and you just want a little something to, have in your hands and toy around with when the show comes on, this is a nice little thing to pick up, and it's really nice for cosplaying. And a lot of people give you really weird looks in America whenever you have one of these out in public, because they have no idea what Doctor Who is. So it's pretty fun. It's fun to do. Fun to It's fun to do that too. You just feel really powerful whenever you have a sonic screwdriver. I don't know what it is about having one of these things, but it just doesn't work on wood. Yeah, you can take that as you will. But we're actually going to move on. I have another little thing. As everybody knows, here in the here coming out in 2011, June 17th, is the big blockbuster hit that DC has coming out, the Green Lantern. And as you guys know, Deadpool is playing Hal Jordan, so that's pretty cool. Ryan Reynolds is going to be our Hal Jordan. And I really think that he will embody the character well. He has just that right mix of being an action person, as we've seen with Deadpool, while having the comedic value that Hal Jordan does have. So, without further ado, I picked out a couple little action figures from our local Walmart, but they haven't gotten all of them yet. And I only picked up a couple. I picked up Killowog and Isamot Kol. So, let's get Killowog out. There's Killowog, and I know the lighting is pretty bad, but still working on that and getting an actual good place to review. But he actually does have a lot of detail for a 3 3/4 inch figure. So, this is actually the most detailed figure that I've seen that has come from that line so far. Excuse me for a second, folks. Yeah, just gotta kill that thing sometimes. Heartless Fiend's hat has a tendency to wander. But let's go for the articulation. He has full 360 rotation on each arm. However, he does not have any hinges in the arms or the wrist, so he's kind of limited on that posability factor. His legs go forward to about right there, and they do not go back. So, if you're wanting these for posability, you're not going to be very satisfied. However, if you just want them for looks and you're short on cash and you just want to build up your Green Lantern Corps, they're perfect. Now, it comes with two things in each of the packaging. Each one comes with a construct. So this is a giant mucus ball that Killowog comes with. That's what it looks like. I know that that's not what it actually is. It's supposed to be an energy burst. And this little tip on the top of it, it connects to other Green Lantern constructs, like the Hal Jordan saw blade one that's come out. And forgot this. Right here on Killowog's fist, the ring has exquisite detail for, I mean, just how small it is. Look at that. And it also has a nice metallic finish to it, so it's actually really cool. And look how deep his butt crack is! That is ridiculous. Rhino hide butt. That is ridiculous. But the construct attaches like so. And there you have your Killowog with a beam blast coming from it. So, and each Green Lantern 3 3/4 inch figure comes with the movie ring. Now, this movie ring looks extremely cool, and it has the light piping effect and all that, and it's plastic, and it fits really small fingers. So, I mean, I really have to kind of struggle to get the ring on. But once I have it on, I mean, it's fine. Sure, my finger turns purple after a while, because all the blood circulating to my finger is gone. See, it pinches right there. So if you have really fat fingers, just collect it and put it on your wall somewhere. Or, I mean, if you have a shelf or something, just put it there.
I didn't buy any.
Yeah, he didn't buy one because of his big old sausage fingers. But See, this is the one that we got from the Blackest Night comic set, and it fits on everybody's finger, well, almost everybody's finger, because it has that little adjustable thing. So, comparing the two rings, I mean, if you're that nostalgic person and you really like it, there's that ring for you. I love the way that the movie ring looks. It's awesome. So, we're moving on.
No, it's only the movie ring does in fact come with purchase. The other you will probably not ever find.
Yeah, they are extremely limited to how many they had. This is Isamot Kol. I probably should have read the little bios on the back of them. Let's do that real quick.
For the reason why you're showing it that way, isn't it?
I know, but I'm just going to show them the back of it first. Born in the slums of Thanagar, Isamot Kol is a reptilian humanoid notorious for his cunning and will to survive. A true warrior, he fought to save his homeworld from invasion. Whether he's creating Thangarian sword constructs or using razor-sharp teeth, this Green Lantern will stop at nothing to best his enemies. He comes from Thanagar and Sector 2682. He's the protector of that. Let's get him out of the packaging. This is Isamot. Look at how cool he looks. In the comics, he was just, he had Hal Jordan's body structure, as did every other Green Lantern almost. And they had a different head. They had an alien head. His is really cool. He got a whole new redo. Every single body sculpt for the new Green Lantern figures, none of them are the same. They didn't reuse any molds for it. His ring is really detailed also, and it has that metallic finish, and he comes with a construct. It's a bear trap! How freaking cool is that? Sinestro tries to come over and do his whole Yellow Lantern thing. Well, not when a bear trap is set out in front of his foot, because his fucking leg is going to get caught in it, and he's going to lose that. So, it actually does close, and that's really cool. And it goes onto his hand to look like he's casting it out. How cool that is. I'm going to catch the camera. So, that's really cool. Isamot is kind of limited on his posability as well. His arm can go full 360, but his leg kind of hinders that. And this arm does a full 360, except for his leg being there. His leg goes forward and back. And this tail can do a 360, but it doesn't have any posability. It's just rubbery. And, yeah. His mouth can move up and down, but it won't stay in any kind of pose. And his head does a full 360. So you can get some posability from Isamot, but, I mean, it's not a whole lot. Overall, I would rate the posability on Isamot a little bit better than Killowog's, just because of, like his tail and stuff like that. But overall, I like the Killowog figure a lot better because it just has a lot more detail. So again, here's Isamot. And then here is Killowog. Note the detail. That's why I would, if you're going to choose one of these two, if you're huge fans of them like I am, then you will definitely want to pick up Killowog over Isamot. I'm going to be doing a couple more reviews. I'm running a little low on time, so I'm going to get to those here in a minute after I kill this bastard one more time.
I think that time he was just trying to tell you you're out of time. You didn't have to kill him.
Well, he died. Well, guys, for now, I am Dr. Fedora, and you have just been toyed with. Still working on something catchy. Yeah.